wondered what kind of truck Godzilla might drive if he needed a family pickup? Well, this is it. I'm Joel Parks, and welcome to the world of Bigfoot, the original monster truck.
Over 10 foot high, and it's over 11 foot wide, and it weighs 13,800 pounds. And it's got plenty of power to spin those tires and do what I want.
We're going to find out just how big and powerful the original monster truck is. We'll be kicking the most gigantic tires you've ever seen. And we're going for the test drive of your life. Boy, I hope there's a traffic jam. You'll see a collection of exclusive shots of Bigfoot's greatest thrills, and watch Bigfoot literally crush the competitors. Get the inside scoop on how Bigfoot works, and we'll reveal some big secrets for the first time in an exclusive interview with Bigfoot's creator, Bob Chandler. Meet the entire family, including the fantastic Ms. Bigfoot, the first monster handled by a female crew, plus some of the most incredible mud bogging and fire-breathing tractor pulling.
Get ready, the big Ford truck, 13,000 pounds from St. Louis, Missouri, is here this afternoon.
So settle back and come on up to Bigfoot's world. Let's meet the man behind the legend of Bigfoot.
Thanks.
The man who started the entire monster truck craze, Bob Chandler.
Bob, where'd the idea for a monster truck like this come from?
Well, it's something you don't, I didn't sit down and decide that I was going to build this monster truck from the start. It just grew over 11, 12-year period. And it's not only my ideas either, it's ideas I pick up from my employees and my, other help. This started out as a 1974 Ford that my wife and I take camping. We'd take the camper body off, we'd play in the river with the truck. We'd have problems because of the weight I pulled, and we end up putting a bigger engine in it. When you put a bigger engine in it, then you start breaking parts. So I had to go to bigger axles. You put bigger axles in, I put bigger tires on it because you want bigger tires to get you can travel better off-road in the river and things.
Tires are the first thing most people notice about this truck. Standard issue on Bigfoot are 66-inch Goodyears. Now, they cost $3,500 each and weigh nearly half a ton. But no, now these tires aren't big enough for Bob Chandler. So, get the picture. Bob one day is up in Seattle in a salvage yard. He's rummaging around, and he comes across a set of 10-foot-tall Tundra tires used on a land train in Alaska.
Each one of these monster tires weighs 2,700 pounds and originally cost about $30,000 each. In 1 mile, these tires turn only 161 times, as compared to 1,000 times by an ordinary tire. Most of the great ideas that have gone into Bigfoot, the 10-foot tires took a huge effort to pull off. Even the 6-foot tires are no easy chore. Slow, continuous growth is the real secret behind Bigfoot's awesome power and the flawless ability to use it.
Mammoth Tires made a colossus out of Bigfoot, but the tires are only the delivery system. The heart of this beast is a monstrous power plant.
Power starts here with a highly modified supercharged Ford V8. Costs about $35,000 and does the work of about 600 ponies. This truck, Bigfoot 4, is set up to crush and pull.
All right, forward man, here we go!
The Bigfoot family began with 4 brothers, Bigfoot 1 through 4, each tuned for a special job. Bigfoot 1, with 1,000 horsepower, is the star of hill climbs and brute power events. Then there's Ms. Bigfoot, a 1985 Ford Ranger. This dainty monster's smaller size, coupled with a 750 horsepower engine, makes her a unique competitor. Finally, there's the newest member of the monster family, the Ford Aerostar. One thing they all have in common is an appetite for 118-octane racing fuel.
Fill up the gas, I need 118 octane, check the oil. What do you say we check the oil, boss?
For car crushing, you need power and strength up here in the axles. 5-ton military housings at $7,500 a pop take the beating when this 14,000-pound monster comes down. Now, you add to that 14 shocks, 4 $2,000 custom wheels, and hey, you're ready to roll. Or rather crush, in a $150,000 monster truck. You didn't get that first idea sitting in traffic by any chance, did you?
No, the car crush, one of my employees, my partner when I went into business, Jimmy Kramer, and I just went out in a lot one time to see what it would do on 2 cars, and we run over some cars, and videotaped it, and we showed it in our shop. You know, it was promo for our shop. Promoter come in one time and saw it and said, "I want to see you do that in front of a crowd." And, it took us 6 months before we finally decided to do it in front of the crowd, but we did one time, and no matter what we do nowadays, everybody wants to see a car crash.
The view from behind the wheel of Bigfoot is unbelievable, is the only way to describe it. At first glance, the controls look pretty much like a regular truck, but there is one important difference. Bigfoot steers with all 4 wheels.
And the steering is all done hydraulically. A mechanical linkage could never hold up to the incredible strains produced by the huge tires.
Bob, 4-wheel steering must be pretty tricky.
No, Joe, it's really easy because you steer the front just like a regular vehicle with a steering wheel. That's normal. The rear is steered with that toggle switch on the door, and once you get the hang of which direction it steers, it's easy to drive.
Now, I know for any fan of Bigfoot, the biggest thrill of all would be to take it for a spin, so what do you say? Am I going to get a shot?
Let's go. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
The first thing you notice when you get behind the wheel is the incredible power. Now, from inside the cab, the supercharged engine sounds like a nitro-burning dragster. Heat and oil pressure warning lights stare you in the face. And if your right foot stays heavy for too long, they're going to go off like a 4-alarm fire. Even with an automatic tranny with all that engine up front, starting out smoothly isn't easy. Slip into drive, touch the accelerator.